Okay, more off. Have a good one. Yeah, you'll take that. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Here we go. This is for birdie. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Now we get a par 3 on this second hole. Let's knock it close. Good job. We're on the green. This one's 24 feet away. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. So far, so good. Looking very good. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. And we've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Okay, there you go. And second shot here on the third. All right, kick left. Nice work. That was some good golf. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Well, it's heading towards the hole. That was amazing. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Careful there. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Oh my, that almost dropped. And you've got this much left to save par on this one. And you're 2 under par for the round. Okay, 5th hole, par 3. Best of luck. Setting up here with a very long putt. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Looking good so far? Oh, come on, get in there. All right, give this a tap. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And the 6th hole, we have a par 5. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Oh, you just smashed that. Okay, here's our third shot. That was a good one. 3 under par if you sink this. It's breaking to the left, I think. Looking good. And that drops in the cup for the birdie. And the 7th hole is upon us. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. This one's going to the left. This one's looking decent. Ooh. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. We got a par 3 here on the 8th. Oh my goodness, you almost hold it. This putt's about 4 feet. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. All right, the 9th is a par 4. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Safe approach, nice. You could take this putt down. You could go to 6 under. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. This one's on a good line. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Well done. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. Nice drive, just striping it. Setting up around 130 yards. Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. This one's 9 feet away. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. 6 under par currently. And the 11th is a par 3. Left, heading left. Oh, that chip was robbed from you. Just a tap. And a solid hole, tapping in for par. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Might be able to do some fun stuff on this short par 4. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Okay, you might want to just send some positive thoughts into the universe before you take this putt on. Whew, way out there. This one's a doozy. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. Oh, right by. All right, let's go. This one for the par. And in there with a 3-putt par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Good job. Here we go, 225 yards or so away. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Okay, third shot. Three feet to go. And after that, when you're at 6 under, teeing off now in a long par 4. Nice. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Okay, on the green safely. 7 under on the day if you sink this. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. 3 feet left. And the putt goes down. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. I'm liking that one. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Decent approach there. Here's a 14-foot putt. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. All right, we're done that one. Now let's take a look at the scorecard. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. All right, here we go. Par 5, 16th hole. Let's do it. That'll work. Okay, about 230 yards from here. Get to the right, get to the right. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. All right, this next putt for eagle. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, look at this thing. This really looks good. Oh, come on and drop. Oh, no. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Let's see what you do. That's safe. This putt is about 14 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. All right, give this a tap. 7 under par after that hole. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. Looking like about 185 yards out. Setting up here, nestled into this greenside rough. Ooh, is this one gonna go? And holing that one out for the birdie. That's a heck of a way to end your round. Well done. All right, this one's done, and you've wound up at 8 under par. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon. Hello there, my name is John, welcoming you to the event. Deep breaths on the first tee as you begin the final round of this event. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. Yeah, that'll work. And second shot here on the first. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. This putt's tracking. Oh! All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. After that hole, 8 under par. And teeing it up on the second hole. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. Ooh, it almost went down. This putt is 9 feet away. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. Good job. And this one's about 125 yards out. That is beautiful. And this is about 4 feet. Great way to bounce back. Nice birdie on this one after that bogey on the last. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. All right, best of luck. Have a nice drive here on this 4th hole. We have a par 4. Smart shot. Missed the green on that one. This is what our third shot's looking like. And just inches to the hole. Okay. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Oh my gosh, almost dunked it. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. And now we head to the 6th hole. We got a par 5. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. I'm liking that tee shot. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. That was good stuff. This shot's about 80 yards out. I approve. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under. And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. So good, so good. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Good shot. And here's our second shot on the 7th. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, brutal. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. And that will go. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. And this one's just about 6 feet. Okay, 9 under is current score. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. And this is around the 190 mark. You're going to like that, won't you? Okay, if you sink this, it's 10 under par. It looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Just a little bit aggressive there. And there we go. Blowing left to right on this one. Great drive that with some power. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Okay, this will save you par. And your score is currently 9 under par. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. That'll do for the approach. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, that putt's done. All right, 9 under is your score. And teeing it up now on the 12th. It's getting there. Ooh, nicely sunk from off the green. Well, that's worth another look. Let's see what happened there. Sitting at 10 under after that one. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Decent looking tee shot, I think. And from here, we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. And this one for the par. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And a heads up, this hole, we got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. I think this looks pretty safe. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. And that's why you're way up top on the leaderboard, looking down at everyone else. Fantastic work. 5 feet left to go. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Good job. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, well done out of that sand. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. And the putt drops and we're moving on. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. Okay, 16th hole. This one's a par 5. Well done. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. Oh, almost in the jar. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Well, that'll do for now. 15 feet to go from here. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. This putt's going. Oof. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. And 12 under is your current score. And best of luck as you bring this one home here on the final hole of this one. And this one's around 205 yards away. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. And for a final score of 65 here today. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Well, this one's looking good so far. Liking how it's turning out. Oh, and it doesn't go. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this round. And that's all for the golf today, I guess. And as this one winds to a close, 12 under par for you. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. there, and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy. We're playing some match play golf today. Look out, here comes some fun. All right, let's go. Full send, here we go. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. And she's going to have to hack it out of here. This is in the long grass. All right, from the beach. Nicely played out of that bunker. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. This one's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, man. And if she sinks this next putt, she'll go one up. And yeah, that dropped on in there, and she will take this hole. And after that first hole of the match, your friend's one up. And for the 11th, we have a par 3. They're going with the 5-iron here. She'll wind up just inside the first cut. Well, let's see what you got. Well, this one's going towards the beach. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit. Okay, could be dicey in the green side rough. Let's see how she does. And from the green side bunker. And this is our third shot. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the rough. Oh, nice little chip there. All right, if this next putt goes down, she's gonna go 2 up on you. And that one goes in. We're gonna chalk one up for her on this hole. And after that one, your friend is 2 up in the match. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. She's about $1.25 to the pin from here. Heading towards that bunker. All right, let's see how she gets out of this beach. Oh, how are you? All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Looks like you got a line on this. This could get dicey. This is a long putt. Let's see how she does. I think she started this out nicely. Oh, and she makes it. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Looking forward to see what you do here. Whoops, there goes the, yeah, that's the water. And we got a nice view of the green below. A little wayward on the approach, that's all right though. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. And we're about to find out if she's been practicing her sand shots. All right, we are checking in to see if you want to concede this hole. Okay, good choice. We'll head to the next. Well, it's safe to say that things didn't go as planned on that one for you. Let's see what you can do on the next hole. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. All right, let's send it. We'll get it back. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. I'm okay with that. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. This one for the birdie. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Need a little more pace on that one. And if she sinks this next putt, we're going dormy. Okay, you're conceding that putt, and that means your opponent will win this hole. And after that hole, your friend is 4 up for the match. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Good little shot there. And she's in the second cut here. Could be interesting. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. You'll be all right there. She's looking at a 17-foot putt. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. There we go. She did it. That's her putt. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one's going pretty hard left to right. There you go. There you go. In there for the bird. Getting closer to your friend's score after that one. That is a good thing. A little windy on this hole. Great swing. All right, let's see what she does off the tee here. This could be interesting. She's in the sand. Ways to go before she gets to the green. Let's see what happens. Okay, she got some pretty good distance out of the bunker on that one. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Oh, crud. All right, this is your 4th shot. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. Let's see what happens. If she sinks this, she takes the match. And now that you've conceded that final putt of the match to your opponent, this one's over. And your opponent has taken the match. Sorry to tell you, but they're going to end this one 4-up. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Looks like we're just taking a hack out of the back nine of this one today. Let's make this round a fantastic round. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. All right, second shot on the 10th. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. And let's see what happens. This is his second. The approach is heading a bit to the right. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, onto the green. No worries from here on out, right? Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Ooh, just missed. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And this is for his bogey. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Okay, let's move on. And the first hole of this match results in, well, everybody being all square. Hole number 11 coming up. Heading left. And let's see how he does on this hole. Here is their 5-wood. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. Okay, second shot on the 11th. And this next putt for the par. Looks like a right to left break. All right, good effort from there. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. This one seems to be tilting left to right. And that's going to drop, and he will win this hole. And moving along, next hole coming up. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. Going to the beach. Okay, give this a smash. Oh, not your best contact. Here's our second shot on the 12th. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, he's in the bunker, and the ball got plugged in there too. It's just nestled right down into the sand for him. Okay, and with that, he's out of the sand, so that's good. And from here, he's looking at about 180 yards to the pin. And the approach heading to the left. Setting up with a sandy old lie. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. And the bogey putt goes down. Good stuff. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. This one's breaking left to right. And there it is. He gets it to go. And that hole's halved. Okay, 13th hole coming up. We got a par 5. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. That isn't too good, is it? All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Oh yeah, you really smoked it out of that fairway bunker. Good work. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Coming into a bunker near you. He's coming out of the first cut of rough here. Setting up here for your 4th. And this one's anyone's guess. He's in the sand. Let's see what happens. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. All right, starting this out to the left. Just a little too much pace on that one. Okay, this is for his bogey. Oh, sliding by. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll do. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. Okay, that hole is going to be halved. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. Right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Heading for the bunker, I think. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. And I think you might be short out of the sand. And it'll be another bunker shot coming up. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. Might be rough. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Folks, out of the rough and into the cup. Very well done. And your friend's 2 up on you after that hole. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Yep, that's going to do. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. There we go, on the green, good stuff. And he's got 13 feet to the cup. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And here we go with the par putt. And it drops on in there. That's going to win you the hole. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up for the match. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. This is looking like it might be trouble. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Going with the hybrid. All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. And to save par, this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And that hole we can just forget about. And the 17th is next. This one's a par 4. Four? Just joking. It's out of bounds, though. All right, let's go. Oops, that's no good. And this is your third shot. Nice. And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin. And nice shot from him, clearing the bunker, and now he's putting. This approach is heading left. Well, missed the green there on that one. All right, we have a choice here. If you want to concede the hole, we could do that now. All right, and conceding this hole will give the match to your opponent. This one's all done with. Okay, this one is over, and you've wound up on the bottom of the heap, so to speak. Next time, maybe you'll end up on top. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. there. It is me, John McCarthy, here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front nine today. All right, let's get this going. Swing didn't feel right. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Second shot here on the first. Whoops, that's not great. Well, might not like the results here. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. This one's looking a little lackluster, might come up short. Okay, here he is out of the first cut of rough. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Dialed are you today? Look at that one. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Good putt from there. Not a lot left to do. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, he dropped that one in there. That's going to win the hole. Your friend will start out at one up after the first hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. And from the deep stuff. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Well, that's too bad. Setting up here now for our third shot. Ooh, I don't think you had enough club here. Okay, let's get on to the green next. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Oh, no. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Yeah, that's a good call. I don't think we were going to win this hole anyway. And your friend's 2 up for the match after that hole. All right, staring down a par 3 now on this third hole. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. This one's heading a little bit to the left. Really well judged approach there. All right, he's got this putt for the bird. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Ooh. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Okay, now that your opponent has conceded the putt, we head to the next hole. And good work on that last hole. You're gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. That's too bad. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Looks like he's in the bunker here. Let's see how this goes down. Yeah, he's hoping this holds on to the fairway. All right, that one just barely made its way into that first cut. Here's your second shot on the 4th. And we're back into the fairway. And we join him now from the rough. Going with the 5-wood on this one. And with that, he's on the green. Nowhere near the pin necessarily, but you can't fault him for that. He's putting. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Oh, we might be coming up short. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Okay, and from the green side bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And he's swinging this one way out to the right. Let's watch it. This one's 8 feet. Well, didn't quite get there, did it? And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. Well, that was a bit of a poor result, but we got another hole coming up next. All right, now a 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. Okay, time to send it. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. This one's heading left. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. That was good. Oh. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. I think this one's going left to right. And in there for the par. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Yeah, he was going to make that anyway. Just a short putt. We'll head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. Okay, full send. Let's go. I'm not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. Okay, the ball is below your feet, and that tends to make it push to the right a little bit. And can't seem to escape this rough. That's too bad. Okay, 230 yards. Let's see what he does. Well, not the purest of strokes. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Setting up here, green side rough. Having that. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. He's got it. He's also won the hole. Okay, after that one, your friend is 3 up on you. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Now we're in the rough, and it is a bad lie. Real deep into this rough. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. All right, that one is on the green. Very long putt coming up. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Okay, you have a extremely long putt. I'll put it that way. Let's see what you do. This putt's moving to the left up the hill. And this next putt to win the match. I think it's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Still looking good. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And this match is over. You're over. Your friend's going to wind up victorious, ending the match at 4-up. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. We are playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one. Okay, let's go low. Okay, let's see what you got here. And here's his second shot. And second shot on the 10th coming up. And this one's for bird. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. This one's tracking. Wonderful, wonderful shot. He's got a 16-footer. Oh. And after the first hole, you're one up. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. Well done. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Second shot here on the 11th. Let's see what he'll do here. He's got about 225 to go. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. And that eagle putt will drop. And we are all square after that hole. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Nice. That's going to avoid the rough. We're in the fairway. Looking good. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Ooh, that's too bad. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. All right, we're heading to the next hole after your opponent conceded that putt. Oh, there it is. Winning the hole with that putt right there. Great work. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. And here's their 8-iron. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Here we go. This putt for the bird. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Ouch, right by the hole. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. All right, that drops on in there. He's going to win this one. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. And now the 14th hole. This one's a par 5. All right, let her fly. Let's see it. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Okay, third shot. And if this next putt drops, he's going to go 3 up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. I think he's put it on a good line. And from there, not a bad result. This would be nice to get for birdie. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, birdie putt as well. That could have been good. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here, tap her on in. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. And here he is setting up for this putt. If it drops, he goes 3 up. Okay, unfortunately, we didn't win this hole. You had to give that putt to your opponent, which is fine. We're moving on. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Well, looking forward to this hole. And setting up from around 120 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Second shot here on the 15th. Not the greatest of contact on that one. And that approach was a bit wayward. Ooh, and they get the chip to drop. Nicely done, and that's it for them here. And unfortunately, this was not your match. Just couldn't pull out the win today, but that's all right. We'll beat your friend next time. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. Looks like it's just the back nine of this course today. All right, let's get this going. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Oh, here we go. Hitting out of some pine straw. This could get interesting. Well, that'll work for you. And here we go. This is his second shot. And this one's around 160 yards out. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Heading for the green. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. Good job on that putt. And this putt's going to put him one up. And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. Oh, looking good off the tee. All right, let's launch this in to the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Oop, that's no good. And this shot's about 175 yards out. This is very, very sandy in this. Oh, this is going to need to get legs. All right, click off the golf shoes. We're out of the sand and into the fairway. Good stuff. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out.
Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one.
Well, let's regroup before the next tee. See what we can do then.
Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4.
This could roll into the rough, I think.
All right, let's let her fly. Let's go.
Nicely done.
And this one coming out of the deep rough.
This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin.
That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough.
And let's see how he gets out of this one.
Oh, how close was that one?
All right, here we go. This is his 4th shot.
Robbed there.
Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole.
I think we got a left to right break here.
Well done on this one. And taking your friend down a peg after that hole. That's good work.
Okay, here we go now on the par 4 13th hole, the shortest par 4 on the back 9 here at Pinehurst number 2. Good luck. Oh man, you really got a hold of that.
All right, let's see what he does on this one.
Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out.
And here's our second shot on the 13th. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Okay, you've got this to win the hole.
I think this one's breaking to the left. Okay, he needs this to save his par. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Ooh, and he dropped that one in there. That'll be for par. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's see what you can do here on this par 4. We're on the 14th hole, and just pipe it down the middle and don't get in those fairway bunkers, and we'll take it from there. Just a pure swing. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. Looking good off the tee. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And here's a 6-iron from them. This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so to the pin from here. Bounce right, come on. Let's see what happens here. He's in the bunker. Oh my, almost in there. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one's going uphill and to the right. Okay, let's see how he tackles this one. It's a very, very long putt. All right, quite a putt you gave him there. No worries, though. We'll head to the next. Here we go. Par putt coming up. And it drops. Well done. Way to win that hole. And after that hole, we're all square. All right, par 3 now on the 15th. Best of luck off the tee. Hopefully we will be putting shortly. All right, let's see how he does. And here's a look at their 5-iron. This was leaning to the right. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. All right, here's his second shot.
Uh-oh, look at this. Is he going to get it to go?
And your friend is just one up after that hole.
Okay, par 4, 16th hole is next.
Here we go. Let's let this one go. That swing was to die for. Let's see what he'll do here. He's around 215 yards out. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And from the green side bunker.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
And what will go down here? He's in the sand. I think he's on the right track here. Still going.
Oh, and the putt won't go.
Okay, you need this to go, this to save par.
And after that hole, we're all square.
Okay, par 3 here on the 17th. Hope you have a good tee shot. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. This one's going to get sandy. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker. Ooh, that took a bad bounce to the right. And from the bunker, let's see what he does. This one could get to the green, needs some legs. And if you sink this, there's no way you can lose. You're going to take things dormy.
This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too.
Setting this one up about 8 feet out. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt.
And it drops. There we go. That's what we want.
Just one up on your friend after that hole. All right, we're on the 18th hole. We made it. It's a par 4. Avoid that big bunker on the right side of the fairway. We should be okay. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 18th. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. And here we go with his second shot. Okay, for the save. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Well, this has my attention. Oh! And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. It's breaking to the left, I think. All right, this match will be decided here one way or another. If you still are tied at the end of this one, we're going to give the match to whoever is closest to the pin off the tee. Okay, all that matters right now is getting it as close to that pin as you possibly can. This is the first tee off of the playoff. My condolences to your shot. Well, that won't do, will it? And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And they're going with the 4-iron here. Okay, now that the tee shots are done and we know we aren't closest to the pin, we got to hunker down and just win this by score. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. All right, we're out of that sand. That's the main thing. And let's see what he does from the greenside sand. And he has this much left to win in a playoff. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Not a bad result from that distance. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. All right, he needs this to go down to win. And as that rolls in the hole, he will take the win here today. He was closest to the pin off the tee, and even though he's still tied score-wise, we know that the advantage goes to the person closest to the pin off the tee. Congratulations to him. A reluctant high five.